Alright, you guys, this is where we're at today. We went to instead of going to the left for the bay, we went to the right. And so there's an island, right? I mean, we parked right in front of this island, and I want to get there, and I don't know how to get there. I don't know what part that is. But you figure that out. I like it. Anyway, here's where we are today. We're going to go on a mental health walk, and I already see a white dog, and I love it. Yay for mental health walks. You're gonna see that man. Oh, I gotta tell you the story. So of course the lure said talk to him. Okay, so I did. So I said, excuse me, are you from here? He's like, I am. I said, do you know how I can get to that island? And he was like, yeah, you just keep going all the way around, and eventually you'll see like an entryway that you can go into the island. And I was like, okay, is that walking or driving? And he's like, oh, I suppose you can drive. But I'm not sure because it's like a campground. I was like, oh, that's a campground? That's what I was wondering, if cars could go there. He's like, yeah, but you might need a reservation. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it does look like it's like secluded, right? Kind of like a resort or something. I wasn't sure. And he was like, oh, yeah. And then I was like taking my sweater off. I'm like, oh my God, it just got so cold. And then I'm like, well, I live here, but I moved here in 2020. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm headed to my car. He's like, you see where that gray building is? I said, yeah, are those bathrooms? He's like, yeah. I said, oh, I know where that is. That's where I usually walk. So now I'm on the opposite side. And he's like, yeah. So you just keep going. He's like, you're almost there. You just keep walking around. I was like, okay. And then I was like putting my sweater on, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so cold. Are you cold? And he was like, no, I just finished a long walk. It's so funny. I said, oh, you're right. I said, what was your name? He was like, Ken. I'm like, Ken. I like shook his hand, and I was like, Ken, like Ken and Barbie? And he's like, well, I'm not Barbie. And I said, you're Ken, I'm Barbie. And he's like, okay. He was like cracking up. And I was like, okay, well, have a great day, Ken. Thanks for your help. He's like, all right, goodbye. He probably thought it was so crazy. But I love it when like I hear the call, like, talk to this person. And I'm like, okay, I will. And it like brightens their day. Yay, look at us on the water. One day we're going to be on that island, you guys. That's our island right there. We'll keep discovering new parts of this little bay. I love hearing the water. It makes me happy. Feels like the water is talking. For some reason, the sound is better when I'm on 0.5. The iPhone sucks. Whoa, it splashed me! I caught you, bitch. You fucking splashed me, bro. The wind and the water are working together. The wind is blowing hard so that the water splashes me. Oh, look at that. Jail. Straight to jail. Send him to jail. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm choking. The Ansa Cove boat launching ramp. funded by the State Department of Boating and Waterways, operated and maintained by the City of San Diego. De Anza Cove. Okay, cute. Very cute. Yeah, this is why I haven't been over here, because this is like where all the boaters are. So why would I be over here? I don't know. This is so cute. It's so beautiful. I am. Oh, warrior! I'm a warrior. Minnie. Dolphin. Oh my god. I am so cold. I am so cold. But it's a beautiful day and a beautiful scenery that I haven't seen before. Isn't this so nice? Oh yeah, and that is a little like coffee shop. It's super cute, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Coffee sucks. At least what I had. Sucked ass. Worst coffee. But very cute, very cute. So adorable. Okay, you guys, there's the coffee shop. Oh, and this is like a court that I didn't know was here, right in front of the water. Very pretty. And I can show you guys the coffee shop if you want, since we're here, because I never go over there. So I'll show it to you guys. Isn't this cool? This looks like a school court. Like if you're in school. Oh my god, look at this bird, y'all. Okay, you guys, look how cute it is. Make sure my screen is clean. Oh, how cute. Isn't this so cute? Oh, what a vibe. You really have to come during the week though, because weekends is crazy. Sauvignon Blanc working vineyard. Oh, how cool. Oh, it's so cute though. Let's take a look.
I did go to like the little one. I kind of learned like if you go right before they close, they give you one stuff like career discount.
Have you heard of that app? There's an app.
Okay, a model. Beautiful.
Thank you.
She looks so cute. Okay, here you go. Moonlight. What do you guys think of their prices? Tell me what you guys think. I didn't know they have like a whole menu. I thought it was just coffee. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, you guys, so I remember coming here one time when I went to New York in 2023. So funny because I've been talking about that today. When I went to New York in 2023, I went to the Seth Rogen show with my sister, and the girl next to us was from San Diego. So we were all there like on the same day doing the same thing. We were like, what the heck? And we were like on the same flight and everything. Anyway, she worked for like a publication, and I got her information because I was like, oh my god, we should collaborate. And we met up here, and there used to be like couches here. They threw the couches out. We met here, and I was trying to network with her, and she was like, well, I'm under contract with the publication, so like I don't really have any pull. And I was like, oh, okay. But she did like events outside, like girl meetups and stuff like that. And so that was really cool, but I never ended up going. So anyway, nothing ever panned out, but I still follow her on here on Instagram. and she's like doing music now, and it's like so much fun, right? Anyway, so so today I did a reading this morning for one of my subscribers and close friends, Izzy, and that was a really cool channeling and a reading that made us both cry. I met her in 2023 when I was in New York for the Britney show, when I met Josh Groban, and where this summer I turned gay. Okay. And then so there's so many dots that are connecting for me right now, because after I finished that reading with Izzy, I'm in like a 420 girl group like chat on Facebook, and somebody was like, hey, like literally right after I was done with my reading, somebody messaged, hey, does anybody have social media experience that can shoot me 2 Instagram reels at Sessions by the Bay tonight in exchange for some weed? I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Like, I ain't got nothing else to do, and that's literally my job. I'm a content creator. So now that's what I'm gonna go do tonight, is literally shoot 2 Instagram videos and network with people in the industry, like dispensaries and stuff like that, and hopefully become a brand ambassador, get some brand deals, do some type of networking that can always lead to something. Even if this doesn't lead to anything, something always leads to something else. So the fact that I am gonna go do that tonight is like, I woke up this morning having a plan to do one thing, and then I'm now doing another thing. Like, you never know where life is gonna take you, and this is a great opportunity to just talk, network, and see where things go. And I've been manifesting more work and more consistent work and stuff like that, and so we'll see what happens. It's just the connections are very interesting of where I was here 2 years ago and what was going on in my life and how it connects to today. So everything that you're going through is always connecting you to something else, and it's leading you to something bigger and better. And so every time you go through these dark nights of the souls and you're like, damn, I thought I was done with this, like, it's never really done, because you're always leveling up, and it's a journey. It's a journey. So you're always gonna be sad because you're letting go of old shit, but it's only making room for the better. And last night I heard in my dream, you traded in all of that for the North Pole, which to me means you gave up everything that you thought you once loved and knew for making your dreams come true. So I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. There's been a lot of downloads coming in, a lot of visions in my dreams. Oh, and the other day I dreamt that I was wearing these shorts, and I folded my pocket inside out or whatever, like pulled my pocket out, and a little joint rolled out, and this guy was sitting down, and he's like, hey, you dropped this. And I was like, oh, the weed fairy always pulls through. The weed fairy always pulls through for me, and this is another sign of the weed fairy pulling through, because I was literally going to go buy more weed on 420, and now this is 4/17, and now I get to go get free weed and shoot an Instagram reel and network and meet people and have a good time and vibe. Like, I created this dream life. It has not been easy, but I've done it. And I get those moments of fear and doubt because I switch back to the scarcity mindset, lack mindset, fear mindset. And there's no reason for that, because I know how powerful I am. I know I'm a high priestess. I know I'm a goddess. I know I'm a child of God in the universe. And everything that I wish for and I dream for is already mine. It's already mine. I'm the only person stopping me from doing it. So I think this is the start of something new. This is the start of something new. Yeah, I'm excited. And we're at Super Bloom. Tell me that's not the universe. God, God led me here because I wasn't even planning on coming here. I ended up here. I usually go the other way, and I said, nope, it's this way. And here I am, and now I get to share it with you guys. So anyway, I'm wearing my headphones in hopes that the audio is better, because it hasn't been that good the last few times. So I'm hoping wearing headphones helps, but I don't like wearing headphones in public because I like to hear what's going on. You know, if I'm filming, I like to hear everything. But I noticed that every time I had my headphones on, I speak a lot lower than I normally would. So I'm hoping that the audio is still good. So we'll see. But yay, I'm excited for today. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. Okay, you guys, this is called Mission Bay Beach Club. Super cute. I have to start heading back to my car because I'm hungry. already because I only had soup this morning. Well, not soup, I had chili. I had chili with a bagel, like just everything bagel plain, and I dipped it into the chili. It was really good. The chili was from Sprouts and it tasted just like Olive Garden's pasta fagioli. Oh my god, look how beautiful. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Wow, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Yeah, the chili tasted just like Olive Garden's pasta fagioli. Oh, so the whole thing here. So it was really good, but I definitely have to eat something before I go to the event tonight. So I'm gonna have to start heading back so that I can eat something, get ready, and then make my way over there. So this was a fun little side quest, a fun little field trip, which, the brands that they have is like Rebelish or Rebelin, something with Rebel in it, and a field trip, which is funny because I've been like talking a lot about field trip recently. Like that word's been coming up for some reason for me, field trip. And so the logo of field trip is like with all these eyes on it, so that's super interesting. And then there's obviously Rebel, which is me. I'm a rebel. Rebel without a cause. So but I have a cause. So anyway, and that says view. So today's a good day. I'm excited. Woo, we love being excited instead of being sad. Instead of being a sad panda. I'm excited today. Today's a good day. Hi guys. I am headed right now to this like last minute gig thing essentially. I don't know if I said this on here earlier because I know I was talking about it to close friends, but pretty much I'm in like a 420 group for like all girls, and someone commented in the group chat, DM'd, hey, does anybody have experience with social media? Does anybody want to come to Sessions by the Bay tonight and shoot content in exchange for weed? And I was like, I'm down, that's literally my job. And so that's what I'm gonna go do. They just want like 2 reels, and I'm like, I mean, obviously I would want to get paid like money, but this is a really good networking opportunity that just came on last minute. So I'm excited to go and to network and to have fun. This is like just fun, and it's like, and then I get some weed and I get to meet some people. So I think I told you guys earlier. See, I just be forgetting what I say because I have between subscribers and between close friends that I'm like, who am I saying what to? So anyway, that's what I'm on my way to do, and I'm super excited. So I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes. Should I have my hair this way, like to the side, or should I do it down the middle? I don't know. I always feel like this is like a lot, you know, but I think I look good from the front, or I can do the part down the middle. I feel like the part down the middle looks better, but I also feel like once I'm in the moment, it doesn't really look like that, and I feel like to the side it looks better. So I think I want to keep it to the side. So yeah, I'm sure I'll show you guys some clips, and it's gonna be a good night.
We got you guys.
It looks so good.
We're gonna revel in this revelry.
Right?
I like that setup. Definitely like that shirt.
Got it? Got on with it.
It looks so good. We have our whole own little section. Hi. This is where the joint rolling class is going to be on Wednesdays.
Hey. Oh my God. Look at God. Look at God saying, bitch, you better shut the fuck up. You better shut the fuck up right now, bitch. I got you. Oh my God. I had so much fun. I networked with everybody, and I networked with the actual dispensary lounge, Sessions by the Bay, talked to the manager. She said, email Alex at Sessions by the Bay and you can talk to him about partnering up. So it's really funny because the energy that like the manager was like, yeah, like, can I help you? When I wanted to talk to her, I was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, Alex. She's like, okay, like, what do you want, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, do you guys ever partner up with content creators? And her face was like, oh, like an influencer, right? And so she's like, oh, yes, we do. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I introduced myself. I told her how much, like, I think I told her, like, my following and stuff. And she was like, oh my gosh, yes, you should talk to Alex. Alex is the one who is in charge of that. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. Okay, so got that info. I talked to literally all of the little people, the little dispensary, like, the vendors, okay? I talked to all of them. I networked with all of them. I got all their information, and they all want to work with me, bitch, because they all saw my following. And so they're like, yes, we will work with you. Yes, we will work with you. Yes, we will work with you. Okay, that's what I thought. And that's what I thought. And that's what I thought. And I don't think I told you guys that the other day I dreamt that I had these shorts on, and I like took the pockets out, and someone was like, hey, you dropped this, and it was a little baby joint that rolled out of my pocket. And I was like, oh my God, the weed fairy always finds me. The weed fairy always got me. Bitch, I dreamt that. And then now here I am, and I've literally told everybody the weed fairy got me, bitch, because oh my God, the amount of people that are like, yeah, we'll work with you, like, and now granted, right now we're in the talks of just like, oh, let's barter, let's trade. But with my following, I'm like, you could get a sample, but like after that you need to start paying, okay? I need flour and I need money, okay? Because the flour ain't paying my bills. I'm just smoking it up, okay? So I'm gonna need you to pay up. So I met so many fucking cool people. Everybody is so nice. I'm obsessed with everybody. Everybody's such a vibe because like you can't go wrong in the fucking cannabis industry. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't go wrong because everybody is so fucking cool, okay? Everybody is so nice and so cool, and I'm obsessed with everyone. Everyone was such a vibe. I made so many new friends, and guess what? I'm doing it again tomorrow, bitches. So yeah, Sessions by the Bay. It is what I thought that it was. It is exactly what I thought it was. It's like a lounge. Like you guys will see. Like you guys will see because I'm gonna show you guys clips and I'm gonna put together a video and everything. But literally, it was such a fucking vibe, bro. And so literally like everybody gave me like energy of someone and looked like someone, and it was just so crazy. And the girl that I am like working with, the one that like sent out that message, her name is Marissa. She reminded me so much of Emily and Emily's sister Desi, and I was like, oh my God. So she was giving me like Capricorn energy because Emily's a Capricorn. She talks like her. She reminded me so much of Emily, and Emily is my Campbell practitioner that I met during ayahuasca. You guys know, and we're friends. She's in Hawaii now, bitch. She just did Cambo. She was like, I do Cambo all the time. I'm like, and she's a Taurus. And I'm like, okay. And then the other chick I met, Lindsay, she looked like my neighbor's sister. My neighbor that I said killed himself, she has her face, her exact face. Sally, that's her name. Like, I can't remember her name. Okay. Everybody was like a clone of someone else. Anyway, Marissa's so fucking cool, and she was like, I'm gonna pay you in product. I'm like, yeah, no worries, this is so last minute. And she like didn't even ask me what I did. She's like, I was like, girl, you didn't even ask anything. You didn't ask for like a sample, a proof, a credential, nothing. She's like, girl, I was so desperate. I was like, oh well, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't care. I just want content filmed. Bitch, she didn't find out till the end of the night. The end of the night. She wasn't even there during. Like, I was filming all night. I was just walking around, networking, smoking, fucking hitting bongs, hitting joints. Like, it was a vibe, okay? Getting fucking free samples. And she was like next door doing something, I don't know, drinking or something, because she was like, oh, I just have like 2 drinks. Anyway, she was like, hey girl, do this, like shoot this, shoot everything, make me a cool video. I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, she legitimately is so fucking so laid back. She don't give a fuck. I'm like, okay, I love her. She literally was like, I trust you, girl, bye. She didn't even fucking ask for anything. She's like, I trust you. Okay, at the very end of the night, as we're leaving, like, the guy who I was kind of working with, because he was also working with her as the brand ambassador, like showing the stuff off, his name was Shaggy. He was a vibe too, and he was like, I have that shirt. And then anyway, he is so cool. He always hangs out by the bay where I've been hanging out at, and he lives in like his little RV little trailer. He's like, I'm there all the time, and I'm like, oh my god, that's where I was just at today. And he's like, you want to be on my podcast? I'm like, yeah, I'll be on your podcast. He's like doing a podcast, and he's like, he works for is it hemp? I keep wanting to call it hemp, but I think it's something else. It's a publication. They have 1.2 million on Instagram. It's a publication, and he's like, I don't think I followed them, but I did follow him, so I'll have to follow. Anyway, so he works for a publication, but he's trying to start his own thing up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, vibe. So anyway, you know, everybody like wants to like trade, and it's like, I love a good trade, but guys, I got bills to pay, and I'm trying to stay in San Diego. Y'all want me to stay in San Diego, keep working with you, then keep me here by paying my bills, okay? And we're gonna work our way there. We're doing it, guys, because everybody was like, oh shit. Even this guy, this guy JB, he was like born in 73, I guess 76. He was like, oh, so close, 73. And I was like, I'm a joint girl, I'm a hippie at heart. And he's French and Mexican, super fucking cool dude. He reminds me of Cheech and Chong type of guy. You guys will see him in the video. And yeah, they were just saying that they're like, damn, we don't have anybody on TikTok. And I'm like, hi, like, I literally introduced myself, and you guys ever collab? And so I was like, what are you guys gonna do on 420? They're like, we're gonna be here. And so I'm like, you guys want to work together? You want me to come? And they're like, yeah. And so I'm like, I'm fucking work. I filmed every booth, even though I was only supposed to be focusing on like the one brand that she called me for, but I filmed content for everybody, because now I've got content for everybody, and they all want to work with me. So I already got a leg up. I already got a little content, right? So anyway, Marissa, she didn't even know. I was like, girl. She was like, okay, so yeah, here. She like comes out to the car. She's like, what do you want? She's like, she reminds me so much of fucking Emily and Desi. So fucking chill, so relaxed. Like, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, what do you want? Just pick it. She was like, okay, here, we got this. Like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do? And I'm like, okay. I'm like looking at the stuff. It's like really cool, like backpacks, travel wear, like a whole bunch of shit. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And then she's like, wait. And so I was like, wait, girl, you don't even know what I do. She's like, no, what do you do? And I like show her. She's like, wait, you're like a real life influencer. I was like, yeah. And she was like, wait, hold up. She was like, wait, hold up, because if you like are legit, as you are, because she saw my numbers. She was like, hold on. I actually don't want to give you this stuff. We got better stuff, bitch. We got better stuff. I mean, unless you're like, she was like, unless you're like really in love with this stuff. I'm like, no, girl, if you say there's better, I want better. She's like, okay. I was like, yeah, you said don't settle. Okay. So she's like, okay, I'm going to give you, she at first was like, yeah, so I'm just going to give you like this and then some weed. And I'm like, yeah, sounds good. And then once she found out, she's like, hold on, actually take everything. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So this is what I picked. She's like, I'm going to give you $200 worth of product, and weed. And I'm like, okay, yeah. But she wants me to post this stuff on my story. She's like, you're an influencer, post it. I'm like, okay, do you guys want to do an affiliate link? She's like, yes. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. Then she's like, can you come tomorrow? Let's do content together. I'm like, I will come tomorrow. Yes, I will. Okay, let's do it. So Sessions by the Bay is the grand opening. So they're open they're like doing this like all weekend up in, you know, with the 420 and everything coming up. So they're going to be there like for the next 5 days. So she's like, come back and do content. I'm like, okay, like the fuck else? Like I get to go hang out for free at the VIP. Tomorrow is influencer night. Tonight was VIP night. Well, excuse me. I got in VIP. I got it first. Everybody else, the influencers, can come after me, okay? So I got first dibs on everyone and everything, baby. Okay, so this is a travel rolling kit, okay? and I picked it because it's giving Aztec vibes, Joshua Tree, okay? And look how fucking cute this is. I cannot wait to show you guys some more stuff. I got a grinder. I literally said that I needed a new grinder. I told Joka, and she was like, oh my god, yeah, you should come to one of the events with me and you can get a grinder. Bitch, I got a grinder. Oh my god. And the good thing about this is that, all this stuff is water and smell proof. So, this includes a hemp tray, hemp grinder, and rolling papers. And this is scent and waterproof. So, I can put my weed in here and you won't be able to smell it. Okay, great, because I'm going to be traveling and I'm going to go to Vegas and everything. So she's like, yeah, you just put your weed in here and they won't be able to smell it. Okay. And that she's like, and then you could travel with it and shit. And I'm like, yeah, girl. And I did travel with mine from Florida to California, and I just put it in between the food. Next, she gave me this one because she was like, do you like camo? I'm like, no. She's like, do you like leopard? I'm like, no. She's like, wow, we have opposite taste. Oh, and she's from the East Coast. She's from Boston area, but she was born in New York, and so we were like, East Coast, yes. I love meeting all these. The last people I met were from Philly, and so I'm like, oh yes, East Coasters. So I told her I like galaxy vibes, and like I like this thing, and she's like, wait, so you don't want this one? So she gave me this one too. I was like, I was looking at it, but I didn't want it because I could tell it had been opened. And this one she opened right in front of me, so it was like in the plastic. This one I could tell that it had been opened and like thrown around, and I was like, no. And she's like, take it. I'm like, oh, okay. So she gave this one to me too, bitches. Another travel one. What? Okay, cutie patootie. I tell you what, I can see hers being the most like, you know, like I could really get some sales on it because they have a lot of travel gear, really cute backpacks, duffel bags. I mean, it's like a lot of travel stuff. So I can see this being big because the other ones, they don't have this type of merch stuff. They have just like weed or whatever. So that's going to be a little tougher. But this, okay, so this is I don't know how she called it. Smell proof, water resistant, the Chillum kit. The Chillum kit. It's $30. $30 for the Chillum kit. And I got this one because I was like, yeah, just plain gray, girl. Don't give me some leopard or camo print. Anyway, I don't actually know how to use this, but somebody had sent me something like this before. So pretty much she said it's a pipe. So you just pack your weed in here and then you smoke it and then you smoke it out and then you clean it and then it's like a pipe. And then it comes with that little thing. You guys, look at God. I literally dreamt the weed fairy. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys what I dreamt last night. Okay, so a few nights ago, I dreamt about the weed fairy visiting me through the little joint. Then, I told you I heard like the tuning fork, right? Okay, so then the next night I dreamt that I was like in a car with my grandma and she went boom and like hit the fork, the tuning fork. Okay. I was like in my car here and my grandma was there and she was like, look, boom, and she hit it and it was like, and it was healing. Okay, now I was looking into it. Like you use it and you put it in areas that like are hurt or whatever and it heals you. So I am definitely gonna look into that and get one. Anyway, I dreamt that and then not last night, but the night before I heard the girl in the cul-de-sac. That's what I heard. It's like I'm getting little snippets and it's like the girl in the cul-de-sac. And I was like, I grew up in a cul-de-sac. And it was like, do it for your inner child. So like last night when I was like sitting in my car, if you guys are on subscribers, you watch the vlog. I was sitting in my car and I was like, should I go out amongst the people? And it was like, yeah, I heard in my head, yeah, do it for the girl in the cul-de-sac. Like do it for your inner child who was stuck in that house, never thinking you could live this life. Like daydreaming about how cool it would be to be a different person. I used to say, I just wish I could be someone else for a day and live somebody else's life. And now I am living someone else's life, but it's my life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys, I just got home and got out of the shower and I just have to tell you the synchronicities, okay? The synchronicities, because today is my cousin's birthday. That's my aunt's, my mom's twin son. And he was in my dream a few years ago and it just came to me. I had a dream with him that I was like in a room full of so many people with like a bunch of like, it was like a bunch of podcasts, like a bunch of microphones and stuff. And I remember he had the microphone and I was like, excuse me, like, can I get the microphone? It's my turn now. And it was so weird that I was like, can somebody just pass me the microphone? And I was like, why was Francisco there with a microphone? Like, and a whole bunch of, you guys, I have this saved somewhere in all of my audios of my dreams. Hello, today is his birthday. And I was just in a room full of people and be like, excuse me, can I have the microphone? Like, essentially, like, excuse me, the floor is mine now. It's like, all of you would be lucky to work with me. I literally was like poaching, like, who wants, I literally told JB, like, who wants to sponsor me? Who wants to sponsor me? So JB, the one that was born in 76, I was like, so, guess how old do you think I am? And he was trying to guess like what year I was born. He was like, he like stared at me for a while. He's like, 2000, already, starting off good. 2003. 2003, I was a sophomore in high school. I was like, oh, 2003. I graduated 2005. I was born in 1987. He's like, oh my God, you look like a baby. I'm like, I know, I am. I was like, I'm gonna be 38 next month. He's like, you look so good. I'm like, thank you. I know, no kids, never married, and healing, you know. Oh my God, everybody was just such a vibe, and it was like, everybody can relate on like another level, you know what I'm saying? Like with plant medicine, and honestly, like weed really is my medicine, and it's brought me to all these people. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how tomorrow goes.
Tell me what it takes to get you feeling alive. Tell me how to show you it's a beautiful life. I'll do anything to pull you into the light, 'cause everything will change when you open your eyes. Yeah. So don't you let the sunlight come out without you. Don't you realize how lucky we are? Open up your heart, baby, let it all go tonight. Live your life like it was running out. Live a life, we gotta scream it out. Breathe it in and feel the rush again. You're not lost, no matter where you've been. You've been trying hard just to make it alone. Well, I can help you, baby, let me carry the load. I'll do anything to make you see what it's like, 'cause everything is different when you open your eyes. Yeah. So don't